This is the Father's Day shave for the Lather games, and the theme is older stuff, older than you. And so I did the best I could. The blade for today, Treet Silver, it's probably around for quite a good while. This is a carbon blade. Those carbon blades are on the older side. This has given me some very good shaves in certain razors. It is inside another old razor. This is a flat bottom tech with a thin handle. And that blade has been used twice already, so this is the third shave. Now, an old soap. Pere Lucien Oud Santal. I like oud, and I like sandalwood. This has got some other things thrown in, but still good. And the piece de resistance here is the brush. This is actually older than me, way older than me. This is my great-grandfather's brush that I just got a hold of this past week. Cavalier, I guess, is the brand. And it seems to be a Boar brush. It's set in rubber. The handle looks great, and I just finished doing a test lather, and I believe it's going to be rough on my skin, but I believe it's going to work. All right, I did test lather with some Williams mug soap, which is appropriate for the age of this brush. I got my Dollar Tree soup bowl as my lather bowl. So let us, here is the look. What a great container. Look at this steel container. And here is the soap here. I'm going to take my 1/4 teaspoon scoop and pull out roughly a 1/4 teaspoon. And then it'll take me a minute to spread it around in my bowl here, so you don't need to watch that. All right, there we go. Got that added, 1/4 teaspoon added to the bowl. It's very soft, so it's kind of difficult to spread around. Rinse my face. Again, this is a lather game, so we're dealing with 24-hour growth, which is still typical for me. And as we begin our lather, it's a very short loft, much shorter than my other. Here, let me get a modern brush. Here is a modern Boar brush, the Samog Owners Club, just so that you can kind of compare. It's actually not too much shorter, half a centimeter, something like that maybe. I love this handle though, so I am looking forward to maybe reknotting this, putting a new modern Boar knot in it or something, maybe Badger, but it's got a comfortable handle. All right, here we go. And let me get my syringe here so I can start adding water. Who knows how this is going to go. Now with this small knot size, it didn't really splay very much for me. With this small knot size, I'm glad I'm doing the bowl lather instead of a face lather, because it would probably not hold all that much. This being a firm brush, man, I could dig into a hard soap if that was ever a problem with any other brush. So we're getting some lather built up. Obviously the brush is not going to hold too much. I see some of the little pieces around here. Need to break those up. So all I did with this brush was soak it for a while in water. That's all I did. Soak it for 10-15 minutes, kind of rinsed it, put it through a test lather with William soap, and after decades of non-use, talking my great-grandfather here, it just it's working. It's going to be harsh on my face, but how about that? And look at this. How about that? I'm glad this is a fairly mild razor. With this rough brush, it might kind of mess with my skin a little bit. Well, I mean, I may be breaking brush hairs like crazy, but it's working. All right, let's just go ahead and shave with it. See how it goes. Now, in the theme of things, along with this brush, I was given 4 of my great-grandfather's old straight razors. This is a great one from Geneva Cutlery. That's good steel. And it's got a good edge that's free of rust. So I'm confident that this guy is going to be able to be rehoned and put back into action. I'm looking forward to that. All right, get my face wet one last time. And let's see what this brush does. Probably have to go back to the bowl. Yep. It's very grindy, but and pokey and prickly. Doesn't really splay. Now this obviously is pretty comfy. Not nearly as bad because I'm not trying to rub it around and push it in. Definitely getting some exfoliation and cleaning of the hair follicles like you're supposed to have done. All right, now we're going to switch to the painting. Thin down. And there we go. Oh man. to it. I'd say a scent strength is about 6. Pretty cool. I like it that high. This scent isn't great. Parts of it I really like, and I like the history of it. So, Treet Silver carbon blade inside of a flat bottom tech Gillette, and this I believe is United Kingdom. Yep, United Kingdom version. Ooh, what a good cutter there. I can barely, I mean, as I draw it slowly across my face, I can barely feel the cutting because it's just happening so efficiently. What it almost feels like is me just kind of moving my hand across my face, feeling my hairs. So this blade has been really good for me on a couple of different razors. Very good. All right, go to half rinse. Leave a little bit of the slickness on there. Man, I was tempted to go back to the soap puck because, you know, the soap was kind of slow to generate. I'm glad I didn't because I've got plenty of lather here. Do a little bit of scrubbing just to see how that feels after a pass. Wasn't as irritating as I thought it would be. And here we go with the second pass. Working well. This tech is easy to find the sweet spot. At least it feels that way. And there we go. It is late at night, aka early in the morning, and I'm taking care of business. I'm gonna go to bed. How about that? lather left over. I'm just going to do the 3 passes. I'm not going to do a touch up or anything. And there we go. We'll do final rinse, check out the result. Again, this blade, probably gonna have to order some of these. Again, great shave, just 3 passes, no touch up, and I got above average results. Normally it doesn't look this good even after I do a touch up at this point. So for me, great matchup between blade and razor. Terrific, terrific. And comfort is very high, feels good. And here's how much lather we have left. Plenty. To that 1/4 teaspoon, plenty of lather. How much water did I use up? I think just 2 teaspoons of water. I might have pushed the lather a little bit more, but to tell you the truth, I was kind of tired of cranking, and it worked great. 85% of my cheeks are baby butt smooth, approximately, and that's without going against the grain. So I'm here back in hard water land. It's cold water that I use, and there we go. We're all done. How about that? Nice scent on the soap. And let me figure out a post shave. Well, I don't really have an old bottle of aftershave laying around, so we're going to go with an old looking bottle. Lucky Tiger toner, soothe and refresh. Yeah, aftershave and face tonic. So that's what that is. Doesn't really sting because it doesn't have alcohol. I really like it a lot. Orangey type scent, but it's not, you know, it's not super tart. Nice. Seems to treat my face pretty well, so I'm very happy with it. There we go. And we're done. Father's Day Lather Games Shave 2018. Wow, very cool to shave with my great-grandfather's brush, with just soaking it a little bit and doing a practice lather just to kind of make sure I didn't break too many hairs and stuff. But awesome, awesome, really happy about that. All right, take care. I hope there was something here for you to learn, and take care and have a good night.